Hello, my name is Brennan and I am your local McGraw-Hill consultant for Cal State San Bernardino. Dr. Anderson and my team collaborated to come up with your course materials for the current quarter in Social Psychology, or SOC 382. And today I'll be briefing you on Connect and SmartBook, where you'll be going to complete a portion of your assignments and in particular your study guide for the quarter. We'll talk about the registration process as well as some best practices for running Connect. We'll get into your purchasing options as well as the resources, in particular SmartBook, which will be and serve as your study guide. And then we'll wrap things up with technical support. So to ensure the smoothest experience in Connect and SmartBook, I personally recommend running one of these three web browsers. If you have a Mac at home, Safari is proven effective, and beyond that, Firefox or Google Chrome come recommended. Please note that we ask that you refrain from running Internet Explorer when accessing Connect. Internet Explorer updates a bit too rapidly for McGraw-Hill, and as such it can create an user-friendly experience. Please note that Connect is a web-based application similar to what you may find on your smartphone, and like any other online-based application, Connect can get slowed down if there's too much space, too much memory taken up through your internet browser. So we ask that once every couple of weeks, once a month, clear the cookies, the cache files, and the web browsing history on your internet browser, and this ensures ample space for the program to run and the smoothest experience possible. Your required materials for this course are going to be Exploring Social Psychology, 7th edition by David Myers. Please note we have a loose leaf bundle available to you in the Cal State Coyote bookstore. This bundle includes the loose leaf 3-hole punch version of the print text as well as the requisite access code. Please note that a print text is not required for this class, but however, at a minimum, everyone will need to have the access code. And we'll get into your alternative options here in just a moment. Registration is going to be pretty straightforward. Please copy and paste the URL you see highlighted at the top of the screen. Once you copy and paste this URL into your web browser, it will bring you to a registration screen similar to what you see here in the window on the left. Go ahead and enter your Coyote student email address and hit begin. You'll then be asked to create an account in Connect. If you haven't done so for perhaps another class, go ahead and just enter your first name and your last name, your email address, password, etc., and then hit next step. Everyone will be brought to this screen. I mentioned the Coyote bookstore earlier. If you went to the Coyote bookstore, you already have the requisite access code. So if you prefer, go ahead and just enter the access code in the space provided, click submit, and you're done. Maybe you are on financial aid and waiting for money to post. Maybe you work and your schedule's still up in the air. Maybe you're not sure you're going to stick with the class. Whatever your situation is, in the meantime, McGraw-Hill will provide each student 2 weeks of courtesy access to Connect. This includes access to the text. This includes access to all the SmartBook readings Dr. Anderson has set up for you to get started. And at the end of those 2 weeks or any time prior to the end of those 2 weeks, you will need to make a decision. Purchase a code, go to the bookstore, drop the class, or whatever alternative you and Dr. Anderson work out. Which leads to your third option, which is you can always purchase access online direct from McGraw-Hill. And this is an all-digital option. This means there's no print component that's going to automatically accompany purchasing access direct from McGraw-Hill. Once you select the option that works for you, you are all set. This is a snapshot of the home screen in Connect. If you decide to purchase all digital access to the program and then a couple weeks into the quarter you decide you prefer to have a print copy to read from, you'll have an alternative option to acquire the print text at a discount for $25 flat, and McGraw-Hill will mail the loose leaf version of the book directly to your home. SmartBook is a study tool designed by McGraw-Hill for student success. It makes use of adaptive technology similar to what you may have already used in online programs like Netflix or Amazon, where the program adapts to the input that the user provides. SmartBook will highlight what you specifically need to read, what you need to study, and what you need to learn so as to ensure that every minute you spend in SmartBook is returned to you as the most value added or the most high impact minute possible, and it's powered by LearnSmart. So what does this all mean? Well, LearnSmart is as I mentioned before, the engine of SmartBook, and you will be receiving questions as you read and as you study based on pre-selected learning outcomes by Dr. Anderson. You'll see in the format here, you'll have a question, you'll have an answer set. However, in addition to your answer, SmartBook is going to ask you to assign a confidence value to your answer. There's a fine line between thinking you know the right answer and then actually knowing the right answer. And then by running through this exercise is going to help measure that for you. And then like Netflix, SmartBook is going to expose you to new content and recirculate older questions based on your respective understanding of that material so that when you see that information again, you are now more confident in your understanding of that. Make no mistake, this is not a quiz. You are not being marked down if you don't have or know the right answer to a question. No one is judging you if you are unsure or have no idea or think you know the right answer. This is just a study tool to help identify the parts that maybe you specifically need a little more time and attention on. Based on your performance in the Learn Smart module, SmartBook is highlighting the corresponding passage in the embedded e-text. The passages are color-coded. You'll see this is in green, this is grayed out, and obviously this is in yellow down here. Green means go. Green means you have demonstrated both confidence in your understanding of this material and you are correct. That combination in our world is called mastery. You've mastered that concept and therefore there's no need to review that. We want to move you on to the passages that are highlighted in yellow. This cuts through a lot of the auxiliary anecdotal reading and gets straight to the parts of the book that you need to focus on for your success in this class. When you read the yellow passages, it's basically saying read just this passage that you see highlighted, maybe answer a few more questions to develop a greater foundation of this content, and then that passage turns to green, move on to the next. We're getting a lot of great feedback in this program and we hope you enjoy it. Thank you for your time. My final slide is on tech support. Please recall the clearing of your cached files, your cookies, and your web history on your internet browser. Make sure you're not running Internet Explorer, and if you still are encountering an issue, please make sure you give the customer care team a call at this number here and note their hours. Please do not bombard Dr. Anderson with your technically related questions. She does not have an answer for you. Every time you contact customer care, the agent will provide you with a case number. It's very important that you jot that case number down because in the event the agent is not able to solve your issue, I would like you to forward the case number in the subject heading directly to my attention, and you can see my email listed below here on the left. This empowers me to call and work your issue behind the scenes while you're in class, while you're working, taking care of business, and if necessary, I can help assist you on campus. Thank you again for your time, and best of luck in social psychology.